Hi, my name is Jessica Courtney, and this is my narrative speech. And these are my audience members. Okay. The 1999 maroon Toyota Camry. Woohoo, it's finally mine. My dad says it's mechanically sound, even though it may not always sound that way. It shows my school spirit, and now it's mine. Finally, driving to school was my responsibility, because I now had my school permit. Everything about this situation was oh so sweet, except for my chariot, the 1999 maroon Toyota Camry. Even though it was bound to eventually become mine, I had always pictured myself in a cute little SUV cruising around Des Moines. Although I appreciated the privilege of driving to school, my eyes were on tunnel vision for a different car. All I saw were all the other kids in their brand new cars at school, and this made me envious and ashamed of my old, ugly vehicle. My view about this situation would stay the same until an enlightening experience in the summers of 2011 and then again in the summer of 2012. It was finally June 8th, 2011, and I was leaving for Barinas, Venezuela, on a mission trip to Casa Hogar Orphanage. This was the moment the 8 of us had been preparing for all year. Excited, nervous, and antsy were all emotions I was feeling on the 12-hour flight down to Venezuela. After this surprisingly tiring 12 hours of flying, we arrived to the shack of a building they called an airport, to lots of Spanish chanting that I had no idea what they were saying, an outpouring of love, and 40 little girls who make the orphanage Casa Hogar their home. What a culture shock. These little girls were so amazing. They all came from broken homes, they were homeless, or they had been abused, but they had so much joy and thankfulness. Throughout this whole experience, I have never received so many hugs or been told "te quiero mucho" as many times as I did there, which means I love you in Spanish. When I was in Venezuela, I did not see these little girls as homeless or as girls who had been abused. I saw them as normal little girls with so much joy and energy. Every night we would put a little present on their beds, and it was just little knick-knacky things we all have, because they rarely received little gifts or anything, so these gifts meant the world to them. We wanted to show them that someone out there cared about them. One of the little girls, who I had become extremely close with, her name was Eunexis, gave me 2 of the gifts that we had given her. I was shocked by this, because they had nothing, and then out of the nothing they had, she wanted to give me something. They were willing to do whatever they could to show us their love and appreciation. And I just couldn't believe this. How is this possible? They have nothing, and they're more appreciative over everything than I am. This made me wonder about myself. Why am I not as joyful and thankful as they are? Leaving Casa Hogar for home was the hardest thing I've ever had to do. Knowing that I was going home to a loving family and a good life, while these little girls would stay there without anything, without family, without any luxuries, and without ever probably having the lavish life I have of owning a car. The 1999 maroon Toyota Camry is a mechanically sound vehicle that gets me all the places I need to be. How blessed am I to have a car of my own, the ability to attend school, and a family who gives me the love and support that I need. This was one of the most enlightening experiences of my life, and I am glad I got to go on it because it changed me for the better.